Hi, I'm Rekha. Welcome to our channel. This is a new attempt to bring stories from the past, our history, stories from the present, case studies, mythology, folk tales, and what lessons, life lessons, and leadership lessons we can learn from all these stories. We have already released 2 to 3 videos or stories. Today I'm going to read a folk tale, a Indian folk tale titled The Four Friends. So, can we listen to the story? So, the folk tale is from India, The Four Friends. The pride and joy of Mama Ostrich were her two baby chicks, hatched from her own eggs. One day, when Mama Ostrich returned home from gathering food for her two dear chicks, she looked and looked for them but could not find them anywhere. Imagine her alarm when she discovered lion tracks around her two footed chick's tracks. Fearful but determined to find her babies, she followed the lion tracks. The tracks led into the woods and finally ended at the den of Mama Lion. In the opening through the cave, there lay her own dear chicks in the arms of Mama Lion. "What are you doing with my chicks?" cried Mama Ostrich. "Return them to me at once." "What do you mean, your chicks?" Mama Lion growled. "These are my cubs, that's plain to see." "It's not at all plain to see," said Mama Ostrich. "Those are chicks, ostrich chicks, and I am an ostrich, you are a lion." "Is that so?" snarled Mama Lion. "Then you won't have any trouble finding any other animal who agrees with you. I dare you. Find any animal at all that will look me in the eye and tell me that these are not my cubs. Do that, then I'll release them to you." Mama Lion got up, stretched, and roared a ferocious roar. Mama Ostrich quickly ran off to each and every animal to tell them that she was assembling a meeting to discuss a terrible injustice. When she arrived at the home of the mongoose and told him her sad story, the mongoose thought and thought. Then he had an idea. Then he had an idea. He told her to dig a hole under an ant hill and to make a second exit out of the ant hill. This she did, and then she told all the animals, including Mama Lion, to gather there at the ant hill. When all had gathered, Mama Ostrich explained to the group how Mama Lion had captured her dear sweet chicks. The zebras and the antelopes and all other animals glanced at the chicks, held closely by Mama Lion, and nodded with understanding. But when Mama Ostrich said that she needed just one animal to come forward and look Mama Lion in the eye and tell her that she was not the mother of these chicks, each and every animal in the meeting looked down at the ground. One by one, when each animal was asked, each animal whispered that the little ones definitely belonged to Mama Lion, and there was no question about that. When it came to Mungo's turn, he cried out, "Have you ever seen a mama with fur with babies that had feathers? Think of what you are saying. Mama Lion has fur. The chicks have feathers. They belong to the ostrich." And having said that, Mongoose jumped down the hole under the ant hill and escaped out the other end. At once, Mama Lion jumped after him, and when she did so, the two ostrich chicks were freed. Of course, they scrambled immediately right into their mother's open wings, that is, the ostrich, Mama Ostrich. Not knowing what the second exit, Mama Lion paced and paced by the ant hill hole, waiting for Mongoose to come out of the hole by which he had entered. The other animals at the meeting cautiously departed one by one. Mama Lion was left waiting at the entrance to the ant hill for a very, very long time. So this can be a bedtime story for children's, but do we have any lessons, management lessons to learn from this story? Yes. See, in this story, what did we see? The mama ostrich, or rather, I would say that chicks were abducted by mama lion and refused to give it to the mama ostrich. Mama ostrich had her own struggle, and she took some of the animals, or she brought some of the animals to support her. But finally the mongoose had a trick, and he supported the ostrich and somehow helped the ostrich, mama ostrich, to get the chicks, and the mongoose also escaped from the mama lion, right? So what is the management lesson here? See, there may be situations where you are stuck up with a problem, or you need some approvals for your project or for something in your process or operations, or you need to get some consent from your vendor or from your clients. So when you're going for some approvals and sanctions and any crisis situation, when you have to take the support of somebody, take the support who has authority, who has power, who knows the tricks and the tips on how to get things done, how to convince the other person, how to get the sanction or the approval, or how he or she can solve the problem, right? So when you are taking the support of somebody, just ensure that this person has the right skills, this person has the authority, and also this person has good network and connects with the management and the respective person, so that the authority or the sanctions or the approvals or the problems can be sorted out easily, right? I hope this was a beautiful story, a simple story, yet it had some lesson to teach us adults. Look out for more stories, subscribe to our channel, and like this video if you think this lesson is going to help you in your career as well as in your personal life. Thank you very much.